In this video, you're going to discover your most important passions, your most exciting passions, and how to live them every single day in your life. Living your passion is one of the most important pillars for creating your bright new future, and we're going to start it right now. This is going to be a workshop video, which means you're going to do some work, which means that you need a pen and paper with you, and if you don't have them, go get them, pause the video, and I'll wait. Ready? Let's go for it. What are your passions? They don't have to be grand. They don't have to involve the whole world. They don't have to involve anyone, actually. They can, but they don't have to. Every passion is worthwhile, no matter what its size is. What do you love doing in your spare time? What do you make time for, even if you don't have to? What do you do that is so exciting for you that when you do it, time disappears? What makes you feel fully alive? Forget about what others say that you should do or enjoy. Actually, forget what you think that you should do or enjoy. Prioritize what you really, truly love doing. That's your real passion, and that's where you want to invest your time, energy, effort, and everything. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to do what we call the passion test. Okay, it will have a few stages, and each stage will take you to deeper and deeper into clarifying for yourself what are your most important passions today in your life, not in the past, not in the future, but today. And it will also clarify for you what is it that you're already doing and how much are you doing it and how much you're not and what can you do differently from now on. All right, so the first step that you want to do is you want to list 10 things that you're really, really passionate about in your notebook, on your paper. You want to take a look at the things that make your life and your work ideal. What are those that when you're accomplished or doing them, you're feeling that your life is fulfilling and exciting and you're feeling fully alive? What you're going to do is to complete a sentence 10 times. The sentence is, when my life is ideal, I do or act or whatever it is. So for example, when my life is ideal, I scuba dive every week. When my life is ideal, I'm living with my life an exciting, passionate life on our off-the-grid place in an island. When my life is ideal, I share with people my insight, my wisdom, my experience through video, for example. Okay? When my life is ideal, I'm painting every day. When my life is ideal, I'm exploring new places. Whatever it is for you. Okay? What you want to do is when you're writing the sentence, first of all, it's important that you write it down in your notebook. Make sure that you write it down. And you want to write it with some details. So not just, I just gave you very short examples when I'm scuba diving every month, but that's not detailed enough. So I would probably put that in my notebook is when my life is ideal, I'm scuba diving every month, exploring new places, discovering more of my skills as a scuba diver, enjoying underwater photography, whatever it is. You can make it longer and more detailed so you get excited about it. If while you're doing it you've discovered that it's not exciting, forget about it, write something else. Okay? I'm going to give you time for that, but I just want to complete that. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for that because it takes the time. So I want you to start with number 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to prioritize them, order them, compare them to each other. They can be in different areas of your life. But what is important is that they are something that is not ending. It's not like my life is ideal when I bought that specific house. Because when you've done it, you've done. It's complete. Right? You want something that you're continuously doing, you're continuously enjoying. That's what passion is about. It's something that you're doing. So I'm a millionaire is not a passion. Okay, it's a kind of an end result. But the work that you're doing every day, the hobbies that you're doing, the relationships that you're having, those are the things that you want to do every day, every month, every year, whatever it is, but on a continuous basis. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes for that. If you find out that 5 minutes is too short for you, which might be, just pause the video, take as long as you need because you need 10 of those. Okay, if you find out that those 10 are pouring from you very, very easily and it's you don't need 5 minutes for that, that's fine. Just fast forward the part where the music is and we'll meet on the other side. Okay, take 5 minutes right now. So when you wrote this, how did it make you feel? Was it exciting? Was it boring? Was it scary? I mean, it's great if it's scary sometimes. Okay, not if it's scary, paralyzing, but if it's scary, exciting, and if it's something that you need to go beyond your comfort zone, or it's open your world to something new, that's fantastic. We're trying to create a bright new future. And of course, there will be these things that you probably didn't do before, and never maybe even thought that you're going to do, and they might be a little scary. That's fine. Okay, we're going to push through our comfort zone. So just notice for yourself. And now what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize them. Okay, this is very important. 10 passions, it's very, very hard to make sure that you live all of them in order to create this ideal life or bright new future. So we're going to prioritize them and find out what is most important for you. And the way we're going to do that is just walk with me, okay? Just go with me, don't go too fast. Even if it takes a little bit of time, even if it sounds a little bit repetitive, we're going to do a process that will kind of work through your unconscious mind. So it's important that you just follow along, okay? So just take a look at those 10 passions that you wrote for yourself on your paper. And I'm going to give you 30 seconds to ask yourself a question. The question is, if I could only live one of these passions every day of my life till the end of my life, but I can't live any of the other 9, which one will be the one that I will choose? Okay, so I'm asking you to choose one passion that this will be the one that, if you can choose only one, this will be the one that you will choose. Okay, so take 30 seconds for that, go over the 10, pick up one and write it down on another page as number 1. Okay, so you write number 1 and that will be the one. I'm going to give you 30 seconds for that. Great. Right now you have 9 left. 9 left. And I want you to ask yourself a similar question. If I could live only one of those passions from the 9 that are left for the rest of my life, but I cannot live any other of the 9, which one would it be? I'm going to give you 30 seconds for that. And when you have it, write it down as passion number 2 in your notebook. Different page. Okay? Go for it. Great, so now you have 2 passions. Let's take a look at the 8 that are left on the first page and just ask yourself a similar question. When I'm looking at all those 8 passions, if I could choose only one of those to live for the rest of my life while all the others I have to let go, which one would it be? So take some time for that. I'm going to give you 30 seconds and when you have it, write it down as the 3rd one on the other page. Wonderful. So now you have 3 passions. We're going further. So you're looking at the 7 passions that are left there, and you're going to ask yourself the same question. If I could only choose one of those 7 and couldn't do the other for the rest of my life, which one would it be? I'm going to give you about 20 seconds, okay, for that. So take the time now and write it down. Wonderful. So right now we have 4 passions and we're going to do that one more time. Okay, one last time. I'm going to ask you to take a look at the 6 passions that are left on your first page and just ask yourself the question, if I could choose only one of these 6 for the rest of my life and all the others I will have to let go, which one would it be? When you have it, write it down as the 5th passion and we're going to continue. Brilliant. So right now you have your top 5 passions, and they're organized from the most important one to the least important. And what I'd like you to do right now is take a moment and copy paste or write down those 5 passions in the order that you wrote them in the comment box under this video. This is important for you in order to have kind of an official record of your commitment for the passions in your life, for the important passion in your life right now. But it's also great for us as a community. We'll be able to support you, we'll be able to get inspired. I will be able to see where you are. And when I feel like it, I might ask you and nudge you, how are you doing with that? So take a moment for that and then come back, and I'm going to give you a minute. Okay? All right, so right now, take a look at the 5 passions that you have in the order that you have them. And I'm going to ask you to take a look at one at a time and give them a score between 0 to 10. I'll give you time for that. Just now listen to the instruction. You will go from one to another and you're going to give it a score from 0 to 10. The score is about how much this passion is already existing in your life, in your daily life. Okay, so basically you're looking at number 1 and you ask yourself, how much is this passion? I'm already living it every single day, or in my life, in my daily life. And the score is between 0 to 10. 0 means I don't. Okay, so if, for example, one of my passions is that every month I'm scuba diving and enjoying the beautiful underwater life and everything, but I don't have it in my life right now. I just don't. Okay, I didn't scuba dive now for a couple of years. Then the score is 0 or very low. Okay, if I do that occasionally. Okay, so just honestly, this is the score. If another passion in my life is that I'm living this passionate, exciting life with Vered, with my partner, here in our house in this island, that Paradise Island, Tenerife, then I can give myself quite a high score. I'm not sure that I will give it 10, although we are living this way every day, but I probably will give it 9 because there's always something that can be improved. But it's very high score, so that's pretty much what we're doing. So you do that for the first one, then you move to the second passion and you ask yourself again, 0 to 10, how much do I live this passion in my life? And just give an honest score for that. And you do that for all the 5, not all the 10 that we have on another page, only for those 5 by order. Now, it's not a comparison between one and the other. It's just for itself a score for that specific passion. You should have 5 scores. They can be all 10, they can be all 0, or any other number in between. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute for that. Just take the time, write the numbers, and then I'll show you how to work with that. Go for it. All right, so now you saw for yourself, and you might be surprised, you might be shocked, you might be excited about it. But the idea is that this is just a picture. This is a picture of the situation right now. How much those 5 passions, which are the most important passions in your life, are existing in your life. And of course, the idea is that you want all of them to be 10. But if they are not all of them 10, you want to take a look at all those that are less than 8 and go back on the list to take a look at all those that are less than 8 and just ask yourself, what can I do in order to make that a 10? It might be 0 right now. If you don't do it at all, then you might need to move it to 1 or 2. Okay, that will be the next step. It might be that you're already on 7. Okay, so you might want to move it to 8 or 9. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes. So you'll have some time. 2 minutes to go over the list of 5, and every one of those that is less than 8, write down what can you do in order to bring it to a higher number, in order to bring this passion more into your life. Okay? Take 2 minutes for that, and I'll see you on the other side. Take a moment right now and let me know in the comment box below, what did you discover from this process? What did you discover about your passions? Were you surprised about what came up? Were you surprised about what went down? How many of your passions are, or if your top 5 passions, are you already living? How many of them you're not? What is it that you need to do in order to live more your passions? Let me know as much as you want and as much as you can about what you discovered for yourself. I'd like to know, and I think it's also very, very good for you, in the comment box below. I'm going to give you a minute right now. Wonderful. Hope you enjoyed that, hope you benefited, and until we meet again in the next video, live fully, stay awesome from Nisande.